What's up, friends? So I want to give you guys the truth and the know-all behind I Am Mastery Academies. So if you're watching this video, you have probably been on a forex call and you want to know more information about what is this company? Is this company legit? Is it a scam? You've probably heard mixed reviews, seen other YouTube videos, talking about a whole bunch of different things. So I want to be able to give you guys the real. I want to clear up any misconceptions and give you all the information that you need to help with your research, because let's be real, that's why you're here. You're doing your research. Now, I've been a part of I Am Mastery Academy now for a little over a year. And I want you guys to understand that I'm not going to give you no bullshit, okay? I'm not going to tell you, all the things that you want to hear. I'm going to give you the real, because I believe in transparency. And somebody who's been in this business for this long, I've seen it all. The good, the bad, the ugly, why people succeed, why they don't succeed. So I'm here to help you just shed some perspective on things that you may not even know that you need to know before you make that decision. So the first misconception that people think about this business is that the only way to make money is by recruiting. Now, I want to clear up that misconception, right? Because this is a network marketing company first. This is not a forex company. It's not an e-commerce company. We do network marketing, right? Meaning that the people in this business get paid to promote and sell a product or service. So if you see people recruiting and trying to get you to come in, that's essentially why, right? They are essentially an ambassador for I Am Mastery Academy, and they get paid to share information. Now, with all that being said, that is not how most people make money out of this platform. Actually, 80% of the individuals that come into this platform are customers, meaning they use the products only. So only 20% of individuals actually are recruiting and making money through word of mouth marketing. Now, you do have the option to do one or the other or both, right? That's completely up to you. But I want you to understand that there are people that are utilizing both areas to make income at the same time. Now, another misconception that people have is that this is a scam. Now, I love getting told this is a scam, because a lot of people are still confused about money. And so, when they think it's a scam, my number one question is how? You'll be surprised that a lot of people cannot answer that question. But from what I've learned just through talking to different people, people think it's a scam for a variety of different reasons. One, they're not properly told up front what the expectations are. So, meaning they're not told that this is a network marketing company. So they come in wanting to just trade, and then they get greeted by a lot of people that are also building the business. And so they don't believe that, you can truly make money off of trading, because that's not what they're surrounded by. Or they may think that they can come in and get rich quick, because they may have been told that, you can make money in minutes, which you can, but you're not going to get rich in minutes. And so people, again, don't manage their expectations. They want to come in and make all this money overnight or within 30 days. When that doesn't happen, they believe it's a scam, because they were misinformed of the timeline that it takes to actually see success within this business. Those are just the common things that I've heard. I haven't really heard anything else about it being scammy. It's either, they feel like I wanted to trade, but nobody trades, or I was told I'll be able to quit my job tomorrow, and it's taking me 6 months and I'm still not really seeing any results. And again, guys, results are based on the person, right? Somebody may take 30 days and see massive amounts of results, or somebody else may need to take 6 months to a year. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody's learning curve is different, and your results depend on the work that you put in. If you don't follow a system, if you don't follow a blueprint, if you don't have good mentorship, if you're not coachable and you don't do the things that are told to see results, then that's going to be why you may or may not have any progress with this. Another thing people believe is that they don't need to actually invest in education, guys. There is no secret that forex is free, essentially, right? They believe, I'm paying all this money per month and I can just learn how to trade on YouTube. Yes, you can learn how to trade on YouTube, but I want you guys to think about a couple different things. When you go get your teeth cleaned by your dentist, would you want your dentist to perform work on you based off of their knowledge off of YouTube? Or would you want them to invest in their education? That way they know exactly your anatomy and how to properly clean and protect your teeth. This is no difference, guys. Yes, you don't need an academy to learn how to trade, but I guarantee you it's gonna help you see results a lot quicker and without you risking a lot more money. See, people equate learning on YouTube to saving, but they fail to realize that you're not really saving time and you're not really saving money, because this whole industry is based off of investing. And so if you don't know what you don't know, how do you know how to see results quicker? YouTube doesn't really give you the answers, right? YouTube is a phenomenal resource to help you make things make sense, but you still need to know what you need to know. And so when you invest in your education, guys, it's cutting your learning curve in half, because everything that you need to know is going to be provided to you. Not only do you have an academy to learn from, but you also have educators that are 7-figure educators that are literally teaching you and helping you earn. See, when you have YouTube, you cannot make money with the YouTube people. You're just there to get information. But how do we know that that information is, one, valid, credible, and up to date? We don't know. Now, with this information, it's constantly changing. It's constantly getting updated. You get real life updates of the market moving real time. And as you're on these sessions, you're also learning and earning. So they're going to do a market analysis and also call out trades. So while you may not understand trading fully, you're still able to make money as you're going through that process. And everything is designed to help you be able to earn while you learn. Another thing that this has that YouTube doesn't is access to products and AI technology that's going to scan the market for you and literally give you the answers. Like, you're copying up the smart kid in class. If you fail, it's literally up to you. Right now on YouTube, you're kind of copying off the B student, right? You only get information one time and you don't know if that information is even credible, or you may be learning a different way of trading. There are multiple different ways to trade. You may not be learning what's more efficient and what's faster, doing it on your own, and in turn you're going to risk your own money, potentially lose more down the line, and it may take you longer. So think about that when you're considering investing, right? Most people invested into college to not be able to make any money from that, right? So a 3-figure investment to education to help you cut that in half, guys, for me, that was a no-brainer. I personally invested thousands of dollars into other forex courses. That was a complete waste of my time, waste of my money. So with me having those experiences, this literally is the best option for me. Another thing people say all the time is that they don't have time for this. And, you know, that kind of confuses me, because I think we all have time. Like, we all have the same 24 hours a day, but it's just a matter of what you decide to make time for. When I started this, you know, I was working a full-time corporate job, you know, working anywhere between 30 and 80 hours a week on top of managing a hair business from the ground up. It was a lot going on for me. So I really did not have a lot of time to invest. But the great thing about this is you don't need a lot of time. I literally trade for maybe 1 to 2 hours out of my day. This does not require all day, right? You can do this part-time, and if you want to transition full-time like I did, you have the option to do that as well. But start off dedicating 1 to 2 hours a day. If you don't have time for 1 to 2 hours a day to learn how to make money, that's even more of a reason to do this, right? Because if your job or whatever you have going on consumes all 24 hours of your day, that's the problem, right? For me, I've been able to learn how to trade, learn how to market, learn how to brand myself, quit my corporate job, and now I have all the time in the world to do what I want to do just for making that initial sacrifice. And so maybe you have to cut back on a couple of hours of sleep. Maybe you have to not watch Netflix or cut back on your Instagram time to dedicate that hour to make some money. That way you can compound your account over time. And that brings me to my next point, right? People think this is too risky or that you have to gamble. And guys, life is risky. Literally. Now it's 2021. Us going outside is risky. If we don't have our mask, we're at risk of catching COVID. So everything in life is a risk, right? But you want to be taking calculated risk. Any investment is a risk. Whether you invest in stocks, you invest in Bitcoins, you go to your job, all that's a risk. None of it's guaranteed. And so when you know how to plan for that risk, you're not really gambling, right? Everything is calculated. And so in order to see the maximum results when it comes to this business, you got to have a plan. Where people go wrong is that they come into this without a plan. They just come in, press some buttons and trade and think they're going to get rich overnight. And then when they don't see that growth, they quit because they did not have a plan. See, what my team and I, what we do is we have a compound plan. So we're only focused on earning 5% per day. That's it. We make our 5%, we're done. Now, if we lose 5%, we're done. So ultimately, I know exactly what I'm looking to earn and willing to lose for that trading period, guys. That's going to be how you see long-term success. If you just come in and don't know when to stop trading and things like that, you're going to set yourself up for failure, and you're going to look up and your money's going to be gone because you're being risky, you're being greedy, you think you got it, and you're not following a plan, right? And so the last point that's super, super, super important, guys, and a lot of people don't succeed in this business because they fail to master this last part. It's all a mindset. See, I know people that will say, well, my friend did it and it didn't work for them, so I'm not going to try it. But we fail to realize that we are our own entities. We are individuals. So what may or may not have worked for somebody does not mean it's not going to work for you. And people also fail to realize that success is a mindset. right? Maybe your friend didn't have the right mindset. Maybe your friend was doing this for the wrong reasons. Maybe they didn't have any intention behind why they were trying to work for success or for more financial freedom. But now that you're watching this video, think about this. What is your why? Who are you doing this for? And understand that it's going to be a journey. If it was easy to become wealthy, if it was easy to become a millionaire, don't you think everybody would be up right now? It's not. And so this business and this journey is no different. You will be tested. You will be put outside of your comfort zone. You will take losses. But ultimately, right, what are you doing this for? That should be stronger than any loss, anything that may come up. Like, this business is beautiful. It's going to bring out the best and the worst in you. But again, everybody is not built for it. Not everybody is, strong enough to be told no. Not everybody is strong enough to want to be uncomfortable. Not everybody is strong enough to withstand, working towards something for a couple months and not seeing results. We have to think bigger. Are you willing to put in, a year with seeing minimal results so that for the next 2 or 3 years, you're at the point that you've always desired? Are you willing to lose 10,000 in year 1 to be up $1 million in year 2? Right? I've literally seen individuals come into this and only take 2 or 3 years to become millionaires. Are you willing to do everything that it takes to get to that point? Or do you want it to happen in 30 days? That's the mindset, guys. So I hope this video helped. I hope it answered a lot of your questions and gave you a different perspective. When making the decision to join this company, understand that this is far greater than trading, right? That's not all we do here. We're here to grow your minds, to develop, to enrich, right? And to empower. And in turn, the money and the success will come. Forex is just a vehicle. It's just a tool. But this is far greater than that, right? Make sure that you guys are also choosing the right mentorship, right? Who you join is very important. What is their system? How do they work together as a team? What is the culture like? How are they going to help you develop your mind? Those are the questions that you guys should be asking when you're doing your research. That way you make sure that you are joining the right team that's going to help you achieve that level of success. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new to this and you want to get started, reach out to me. I would love to work with you guys and show you that this is possible as long as you believe so.